Well, so far I'm resorting to this method because the heat gun is taking its sweet time and I don't have the patience for it. So I'm pretty much just heating it up in 5-minute intervals. I don't feel safe turning the oven on, but I will turn it on till it clicks for a few seconds and then turn it back off. It's kicking on right around 250, but oven temperature is probably around 200 or 225. So I'm trying to be on the safe side. I don't want to rush it and have the heat ruin something while we're waiting for that. That's my plug-and-play bulb I was using. It's got the Bi-Xenon solenoid right there, and it's an IN007 socket. And I took one of my old ballasts out to DDM, one of the DDM tuning ones, which I'm going to use it for testing, and then put the new ones in when I install the new headlights. So yeah, so far it's been a 1 Coke Zero job. I don't have any beer, otherwise it would be a beer job. But you know, I don't drink beer anyway. So anyway, 2 minutes to go. I will keep you posted on how this is going to be. Okay, so far, slowly but surely, it's coming apart quite nicely so far. And it had that little clip broke, but it looked like it was already broke before I started, so I'm not too worried about it. The side's coming a little bit easier because I gave it a head start with the heat gun. The top, however, is putting up a fight, so I'm going to give it some more blasts with the heat gun and put it in the oven for another 3 minutes or so and see if we'll have this apart. And we have liftoff. So, yeah, it came off pretty smoothly that time. Of course, I still have that clipness in there, but I think it'll be okay. Anyway, just kind of assessing what we got here. We have all that adhesive and crap that needs to come out of there. You gotta clean it up, and you know, try not to get it on the bezel like I did there. But you know, this stuff should clean up pretty easily. You gotta take all of this stuff out and put the new butyl tape in there. And the butyl tape I got was from the Retrofit source, so I didn't want to go into Napa or Shucks. I just decided to order it along with everything else. You know, it's a little bit more than what you would get at Napa or Shucks or Riley or whatever. But, you know, they are Retrofit source team. Needs our money. So anyway, again, I'll keep you posted what is next to come. Okay, now that you have the assembly apart, you got to remove 3 screws. There's that one, and that one. And the size you need, this little guy is a little rusty, you can't really see it, but it's one of these star-shaped screws. It does not say, but before you take the headlight apart, make sure you have this type of bit, or you may have to have someone give you a ride to the hardware store or somewhere to get the bit you need. I was told, or I read, that some Cobalts use Phillips screws, but this one is using this type of screw. I got it in the bag so I don't lose it. My luck, I will probably lose it. Okay, another thing you want to do is pry this out. It's held on with 3 ball and socket joints. These first 2 are fairly easy, but as you can tell, I'm a little out of breath because that one is a little bit difficult. You have to kind of reach your hand into the back and just push really hard while pulling with the other hand, and it comes out. So yeah. Now, time to take the projectors and test fit them. But before we do that, we got to take that little fucker off, because, you know, how's the projector going to fit in there when that's in the way? Okay, now we do have a bit of a dilemma here. Problem with this type of socket is, in order for the washer to sink down in there flat, these ridges here that align the original 9007 bulb is sticking up too high. You got this ridge here where the washer's gonna rest on, but you got this sticking up too high. So I was prepared for that, so I got my Dremel and I stopped by the store and got a couple of bits and pieces for it so I can just grind this out. And I was told you don't have to grind this out, but you know, the way the projector is sitting in there, it doesn't really seat down in there properly. Not very tight. So yeah, you're gonna have some high spots on this gasket here all the way around. So not only are we gonna grind this out, but we're gonna go ahead and grind this out, and then we have some more grinding to do, because the bulb holder that goes on the back of this will not fit down there properly unless some of this is taken out. But my plan is to do only enough to get the projector on, but still be able to get this thing on. And the reason why I want to do that is, if I decide to trade my car in for something newer, I may want to reverse this retrofit later down the road. But another option is just buy another set of stock headlights from eBay or something, or go to the junkyard and get a set of extra lights to put in there before I do trade the car in. So yeah, that's my reason why I'm doing this a little bit different, with reverting back to stock in mind. Okay, this is just a test fit, so I did grind that stuff up over there in the front there, and so far I got the projector in, but then we're going to see if we really need to grind that back or not. So we'll test fit with the bracket there. So yeah, it's touching. So I have to grind pretty much from there. See if I can have a Sharpie so I know how much to grind. I probably don't. Nope, not guys. Hey, I have vice grips. That should make it easier to put the thing together. But yeah, no Sharpie, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. So yeah, I'm going to have to cut just the top and the bottom off. We don't need to take anything else off, because we still want at least 2 of these clips to get that back on. But at this point, we're pretty much cut enough to where we can't really reverse retrofit, because I tried to put this back in there. Yeah, but there's a little bit of play back and forth like this, and might not go well with the regular halogen bulb. So if whatever I have to cut, you know, it's pretty much point of no return. Whatever I have to cut, I'll cut it.